Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, I'm Melody, and on this channel I like to discuss fragrances. Today I will be going over a few samples that I've received and seeing which ones are full bottle worthy. If that's something you're interested in, please keep watching. I'm going over samples that I've received, just a random assortment of different fragrances I was interested in trying or interested in revisiting. So the first one I have is Ellis Brooklyn Bee. I've lost the sample, but I used most of it. I think my dog ran off with the sample. So I have some notes written down here on it. But first I will look at Fragrantica. So the main accords are honey, sweet, vanilla, warm spicy, rum, aromatic, woody, powdery, cinnamon, and floral. Top notes of rum and Havana. Middle notes honey, bran, and cinnamon. Base notes of vanilla, cocoa, and sandalwood. So I did quite enjoy this fragrance. In the opening, it reminded me of Angel Share. However, instead of an apple pie kind of scent that most people get from Angel Share, this was grounded more in honey. Obviously, it's called Bee. I did like it. However, I'm not the biggest fan of honey in fragrances, and because the opening was similar enough to Angel Share, if I were to choose one or the other, I'd probably go with Angel Share. I do not have that one yet, but that's one that my husband really loves. So in my mind, I don't feel like this is a full bottle worthy for me, just because in general, I don't care for honey. I don't really like honey in food as well. So I think this is quite a lovely fragrance, and I think a lot of people would really love it, but it's just not a fragrance for me. Next, I have Lolita Limpica. The main accords are soft, spicy, sweet, powdery, anise, vanilla, violet, floral, iris, cherry, and woody. Top notes are star anise, violet, and ivy. Middle notes of licorice, cherry, iris, orris root, amaryllis. Base notes of vanilla, praline, tonka bean, white musk, and vetiver. I still want to give this one another shot. However, this opens smelling just like La Petite Robe Noire, and as much as I've wanted to really love that fragrance, that is one that I am decluttering because I just don't like the cherry in it. I find that cherry to be way too tart and bothersome to my nose. But they also share a lot of other common notes. They have licorice and iris, vanilla, and tonka bean. So the fragrances are quite similar. And because I didn't like that one, I don't really see myself enjoying this one. However, I see the violet and the iris in there, and it makes me want to go back and try it. However, all that I really smell in this fragrance is like a sour cherry and licorice. I actually love the taste of licorice, but I'm finding that there are a lot of fragrances that with licorice in them that I don't love. However, I do believe it's in Mongrelon, and that's one of my all-time favorite fragrances. So I think it has to be blended well for me to enjoy it. So I still have a little bit left in my sample. I'll probably give it one more shot, but I definitely don't think this is full bottle worthy for me. I think it would be if you are into those kind of fragrances like the La Petite Robe Noire. I honestly think this one might be slightly more affordable than that one, but they're both relatively affordable fragrances. But if that's kind of what you're looking for, like a cherry licorice sort of scent, this would be a great pick for you. Next, we have Daisy Eau So Intense. So this one's main accords are fruity, sweet, honey, vanilla, musky, powdery, amber, floral, and white floral. The top notes are strawberry, pear, and bergamot. Middle notes of honey, jasmine, and rose, and base notes of vanilla, musk, benzoin, and moss. So I have smelled this fragrance in stores multiple times. I really wanted to love it. I really want to smell any of these notes in it. Honestly, I have tried this on my skin probably 5 or 6 times now, thinking this has got to be a joke. Why do I keep smelling what I'm smelling? But every single time I wear this, it smells like curry to me. I love curry. If I could eat just one food for the rest of my life, it would be curry. I don't want to smell like curry. And for whatever reason, despite the fact that it has strawberry and pear, bergamot, honey, and jasmine, vanilla, for whatever reason, this fragrance, all I get is curry. I don't smell any of the fruits. I don't get any of it. I don't know if it's coming from the oak moss mixing with it or what. It smells like curry. I have no idea how that happens. golly, I really wish, like for the like half a second, I think I smell strawberry, and then as it starts to dry, immediately something about it smells like curry, and I love curry. It just makes me hungry, but it does not. It's not something I'd want to wear. But for all of you who really like a good strawberry or a pear fragrance, I've heard so many good things. People really love this fragrance, and I really wanted to love it. But I think if I get one of the Daisy fragrances, I'd probably go with Daisy Love, and I'm just not gonna go with this because I don't want to smell like. Last we have Libre Edt. So the main accords are white floral, citrus, floral, lavender, fresh, musky, sweet, vanilla, powdery, and green. The top notes are lavender, bergamot, and mandarin orange. Middle notes of jasmine tea, orange blossom, and jasmine. Base notes of musk, vanilla, and ambergris. I decided to give it a try because I kind of want to know what the big hype is about Libre. I've tried now all of the Libre flankers, and I don't get it. To me, it comes off super masculine on my skin, and not in the way that you're like, oh, that's kind of a nice masculine scent. This is like an obnoxious teen boy who sprayed way too much Axe. That's what it smells like on me. I think I mentioned in a previous video, I had sprayed the Intense on just on my wrist one time in Sephora, and then I was with my family in Barnes and Noble, and there was this employee there, a younger guy who was stocking the shelves near where we were, and I kept just getting annoyed that he was there because I thought his fragrance, he was like wearing Axe or something that was like a little bothersome. So I'd like move, and then he'd wind up closer over there, and I got annoyed, and then I realized, no, it's just me, my own fragrance that I put on, and it was Libre. It was like on my wrist right where I put it. So to me, that's not a fragrance I will ever get. I do not understand it. I don't understand its appeal. I understand that it's a really beautiful vanilla aromatic lavender scent, but the lavender comes off far too masculine for me. If I'm looking for a really lovely lavender vanilla, I will stick with Mongrelon. But this one, just like the other ones, it's not for me. I did kind of like the jasmine tea note in it. I don't believe the other ones have that, so that's something for it, but I just can't. This will never be a full bottle of fragrance for me. Besides the fact that like everybody hypes up the bottle as being like really cool, I don't find anything remarkable about the bottle either. So for me, this is definitely not full bottle worthy. I think all of these fragrances are quite lovely, but I really want to have a collection that I absolutely love, and none of these at this point were absolute loves, and some of them I didn't even really care for. So anyhow, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I would love to know your opinions on any of these fragrances or any recommendations on fragrances you think I might like. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I really hope you have a blessed day.